I think we're all here. So today we're going to be using weights. So if you've got some weights handy, grab those. If you don't, you could use cans, you could use water bottles, you could use wine bottles, whatever you want. All of the moves can be done without weights as well. So at any stage, if you feel like weights aren't for you today, just pop them off to the side. Alright, we're going to go for 5 roll downs. So we're going to add in our half lift. So arms up and overhead, butterfly down, come all the way down, half lift, relax down, restack, arms up and overhead. Then butterfly down, come all the way down, half lift, relax down, restack. 3 to go. And 2. Last one. Half lift, relax down, restack, arms up and overhead, interlace those fingers, palms up to the sky for 3, 2, and 1. Dropping the arms back down, lift them up to a T. We twist and twist, twist and twist. Then when you're ready, add in your pulse. Twist, release, and pulse. Twist, release, and pulse. Twist, release, and pulse. Twist, release, and pulse. We've got 5 more. And 4. 3, each way. 2. And last ones, each way. All right, taking a step to either side of the mat. Right hand, left leg, 1, 2, 3 soles, back up to the T. 1, 2, 3, back up to the T. Just keep alternating side to side. Now the hand that comes back behind our palm is going to flip and face towards the front of the room. 1, 2, 3, back up to the T. 1, 2, 3, back up to the T. We've got 3 each side. 2. Last ones, each side. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Bringing the feet back in together, standing at the end of your mat, chin to chest, round through the spine, all the way down. Walk those hands out, find your pike, find your plank, add in an optional cobra, plank, pike, walk the hands back, restack the spine all the way up tall, arms up, butterfly the arms down. We come all the way down, walking the hands out, find your pike, then your plank, optional cobra. See if you can hover the thighs up off the mat. Plank, pike, walking the hands back, and restack back up tall. Arms up, butterfly the arms down. Let's go again. Coming all the way down. Beautiful, that's it. Finding your pike, then your plank, then your optional cobra. Plank, pike, all the way back up. Restack back up tall. All right, we've got 3 more here. You're all the way down. Find your pike, then your plank, optional cobra, plank and pike, walking back, coming all the way back up tall. Beautiful. Hey, Alicia, I'm just going to pop a playlist in the chat for you. If you want to start with a couple of roll downs, and then feel free to join us in on the next exercise. Cool? Awesome. Coming all the way down. All right, let's go for 1 more here. So all the way down, walking those hands out. Pike, plank, optional cobra, plank, pike, walk the hands back, restack the spine, standing all the way up tall. Arms up, butterfly the arms back down. Beautiful, giving those shoulders a nice little roll out. Okay, so we're using our weights today. So grab hold of your weights or your cans, whatever you've got, wine bottles, water bottles, whatever it might be. We're going to start with our backwards lunge. So come to the front of your mat. Hands into your chest with your weights. Now you've got a couple of options here with what you do with your hands. You can either hold them into your chest the whole time, or we can go for a swinging action where we draw the shoulder blades together, pull the arms back. So I'll just demonstrate. Right leg goes back, we drop down, and then pull the arms back. Right leg goes back again. Pull the arms back. Now, if you prefer to keep them into your chest, you can do that as well. I personally find that swinging action quite helpful with that lift back up. We've got 5 and 4, 3, 2, and last one coming all the way back up. Beautiful. Okay, left leg. Same thing. Left leg goes back. We drop down and lift. Drop down and lift. Down and lift. That's it. Beautiful. Keep going here. And lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last ones. And lift. Shake it out. Nice work. All right. We're into our squat series now. So we're going to start with our, we'll start with our frog leg squat. Heels together, toes apart. Now before we jump into the squat, we're going to go through the heel raises. Arms to stay down by your side. Up onto the tippy toes and down. Lift and down. Lift and down. Lift and down. Beautiful, that's it. All right, we've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands into your chest, drop into your squat, and then arms up and overhead. Down into the squat and lift. Down and lift. Down and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Parallel feet. Feet facing straight forward. Arms by your side. Up onto the tippy toes and down. Lift and lower. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down into your squat. Arms come up to the side as you lift up. Drop down and lift. Down and lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wide leg squat. So feet would be roughly either side of the mat. We'll start with our squat first. Hands into your chest. Dropping down. Touch the weights to the mat. Up to the sky. Touching down and up to the sky. Touching down, up to the sky. Touching down, up to the sky. 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2. Last ones. And lift. Hands into your chest. Drop into your squat. Pulses up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift, shake it out. We're not quite done. So we're going to drop back down into our squat. Single or double heel raise. So up to you, put hands into your chest. Drop down, either one heel at a time or double heels. Beautiful, that's it. So now see if you can get your knees bent a little bit more into that. Yeah, that's it, that's it. Yes, lovely. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up. Shake it out. All right, let's pop those weights down. And we'll give the legs a little break. So let's get down onto the mat. Chin to chest, round through the spine, coming all the way down. Walking out, gently drop those knees down, untuck the toes, finding your child's pose, reaching those hands forward. We lift up into angry cat, happy cat, and sink back down. Angry cat lifts, happy cat, sink back down. So it's moving through our cat-cow. Up and down. It's really trying to round that spine as much as we can, getting our upper back right up to the sky. Change into happy cat and sink back. We've got 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last ones. All right, we're just going to give the wrists a little bit of a stretch out today. So hands into the mat, tuck the toes. Hinge the bum back to the heels and forward over the wrists. Back and forward. Back and forward. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your toes tucked. Walk your hands back, coming up into a squat position. Place your hands flat down to the mat. We're going to lift the bum up to the sky. And drop down. Lift up and drop down. Lift up. When you lift up, see if you can bring your body weight forward over your wrists. So you're getting that extra pressure onto the wrists. It's almost like you would get a kick up into a handstand. Lift and down. Lift and down. 3 more. Beautiful. That's it. 2. Last one. Nice work. Coming forward. Drop back down into child's pose. Untuck the toes. Have a quick little rest here. Have a breather for 3, 2, and 1. Onto all fours now. We are going to grab our weight in our right hand. All right. So bird dog. Right hand, left leg is moving. Now, of course, all of these exercises can be done without weight. So if you opt to just pop them off to the side, you can absolutely do that at any stage. All right. Weight is in the right hand. Our spine is in a neutral position, so not happy cat, not angry cat. And we're going to pretend that we've got a cup of tea or a can sitting on our back, and we want to keep it there the whole time. All right, I'm gonna try. I don't know if it's going to work. Right hand, left leg goes long, and we drop down. Did not work. Long and down, long and down, long and down. Really try and point those toes to the wall behind you. Reach the hand forward. We've got 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down, we're going to swap sides. Pop that weight into the left hand. Okay, again, neutral spine. So we're not happy cat, we're not angry cat, we're in between the two. Left hand, right leg goes long. Try and point those toes to the wall behind you. Beautiful, that's it, doing well. Let's go for another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down. If you need to have a child's pose, take that now. We are going to move into our crunch next. So crunch, weight is back into the right hand. Left leg, right arm go long, and we crunch elbow to knee. Back out long. Elbow to knee, back out long. If you need to ditch the weight, pop it down. Elbow to knee, back out long. Elbow to knee, back out long. Think angry cat as you tuck, right? So as you bring that elbow to knee, round the spine as much as you can. Beautiful. All right, 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's swap sides. Weight is into the left hand now. Left hand, right leg long, and crunch. Back out long. Crunch. Elbow to knee. Back out long. Elbow to knee. Back out long. If you want to ditch the weight, pop it down and just continue. 5 to go. And 4. 3, doing really well. 2. And last ones. Beautiful. If you need to take a child's pose, take that now. We're going to work our way back to a seated position when you're ready. So, crossing the feet, walk the hands back, flip over onto the bum, or however you would like to get there. All right, so we're going to lay down. So just come forward a little bit so you've got that little bit of room behind you. We are going to go through our roll-up. So if you want to use a pillow here, grab that pillow and pop it behind your back. We're going to use the weights for our roll-ups today. So a little bit different. Dropping down onto the mat. Arms go long. Point those toes up to the ceiling. Arms lift up to the sky, chin to chest, roll up, pulse 1, 2, 3, then all the way back down. Arms go long. Arms up, chin to chest, 1, 2, 3, All the way back down. Arms go long. 2, 3. All the way back down. Arms go long. We've got 4. And 3. 2. Legs are like concrete here. They are just glued down into the mat. Last one. 1, 2, 3. All the way back down. Beautiful work. Okay, from here, plant your feet into the mat. Now we're doing another version of the roll up here. I need to take my clip out of my hair. Get head down. Okay, so arms long. Now, where your feet are is going to determine the difficulty of being able to get up. So you want to make it harder. Walk your feet closer towards your bum. To make it a bit easier, walk your feet away from your bum, okay? So just find what works for you. You can play around with it. Arms up to the sky. Chin to chest, pushing the back of the waistband down into the mat. We sit up, and then we're going to circle those arms out to the side and back to our starting position. Arms up, chin to chest, sitting up. And circle as you drop back down. Arms up, chin to chest. We're pushing the back of the waistband down into the mat. And lift. And circle. Arms up, chin to chest, lift. And circle as you drop back down. Arms up, chin to chest. Coming all the way up. And circle as you drop back down. Keep going here. Beautiful, that's it. Nice work playing around with where your feet are on the mat. So that, again, the closer they are to your bum, the harder it becomes. The further they are away, the easier it becomes. Doing really well. We're going to go for 5 more here, and then we're going to reverse it. Four more. 3. 2. And last one. Arms up, chin to chest, coming all the way up, and circle as you drop. Okay, so the reverse of this now is we circle the arms. As they come together, chin to chest, we sit up, and then as we drop, label each part of the spine one at a time down onto the mat, and arms go straight back and behind. So if you'd like to really slow down the movement here, you can, just so you're kind of allowing each part of the spine to lift up one at a time, and when you come back down, so we circle, chin to chest, sitting up, and then coming back down, all the way down, allowing every part of your t-shirt to touch the mat, and then arms go straight back and behind. Circle, sitting up. Beautiful, that's it. Rest when you need to. Doing well. That's it. Zane, if you want to go back to the roll-ups we were doing before, you can do that as well, okay? So you can have the legs long, take the arms long, arms up, chin to chest, come up 1, 2, 3, then all the way back down, if you need it. Beautiful, that's it. That was my alarm to wake up going off then. All right, we've got 4 to go. And 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Coming all the way back down. Dropping the arms back down by your side. You can give those knees a nice little rock side to side. Nice work. So we're going to move into our bridging work now. So it kind of gives the core a little rest for the time being. we're going to plant those feet into the mat. Now, if you'd like to use your weights, grab hold of your weights, and we're going to lift them straight up to the sky. So for our first ones, we're going to be dropping the arms back behind and then lifting them back up. So we push the back of the waistband down, hips lift, arms drop back behind. As we drop back down, allow every part of your t-shirt to touch the mat, and then let the light in right at the very end. Push the light out, lift those hips. Squeeze the glutes, get the hips up as high as you can, and dropping back down. Beautiful, doing really well here. Okay, now if you'd like to make this just a little bit more challenging, going up a layer, we're going to take the arms back, lift the hips, lift the right leg up into tabletop, then drop it, lift the left leg into tabletop, drop it, hips come down, arms come back up. Okay, arms go back, hips come up, lift the left leg into tabletop first. And right leg, keep pushing those hips up, then dropping back down. Okay, the next layer to this would be taking the leg long, okay, pointing the toes up to the ceiling. So we go back, right toes lift up to the sky, drop down, left toes lift up to the sky, drop down, hips come down, arms come back up. So you've got a few different layers there to play with. See what feels right for you this morning. If you're lifting one leg up at a time, just alternate which leg you start with each time you lift, okay? So if you started with your right last time, start with your left. Keep pushing those hips up. They will automatically start to drop as you do those leg lifts. So really think about pushing those glutes, getting those hip bones right up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Keep going here. Nice swag. Doing really well, everyone. All right, we're going to break in 3. So we've got 3 to go. Nice, Annie. That's looking good. Beautiful. 2 more. Last ones. Lovely, jumping all the way back down. Bring the arms in. You can rock those knees side to side. Take a little breather. Take a sec. All right. So we're not quite done. We are going to come into a frog leg position now. So heels together, toes apart. And we want to try and walk those heels as close to our bum as we can. All right. Now for these ones, we are going to start with our arms up to the ceiling. We're going to be dropping them out to the T this time. Okay, so when you're ready, hips lift, arms drop out to the T. Squeeze those glutes, get them up as high as you can, and drop down. Squeeze and down. Squeeze, arms drop to the T and down. Beautiful, that's it. Nice today, that's looking good. Keep going here. We've got 5 and 4. 3, squeeze those glutes. 2, last ones, lift, arms come back up, drop back down, rock those knees, take a little breather. Okay, so we're going to keep that frog leg position for the moment. So bring those heels back together, toes apart, getting those heels as close to your bum as you can. Now we're going to lift the arms up to the ceiling here. We're just going to hold them here, okay? So they're not going to move from this position. We lift the hips up, high up as you can, and we're going to go for a double heel raise. Lift both heels up at the same time and drop back down. Lift and lower, lift and lower. We've got 12 here, okay? Lift and lower, lift and lower. And let's try and make these as controlled as we can. So we come up for the same time and down for the same time. So you could think up 1, 2, down 1, 2, 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 6 and 5. Keep pushing those hips up. Squeeze those glutes. Get those hip bones right up to the ceiling. 3 more. Doing really well. 2 and 1, dropping back down. Squeeze those knees in or rock them side to side. Nice work. Hopefully your calves and hammies were getting a good little workout there. So you shake those legs out. All right, we're going back to the core. Good old core. So weight is in our right hand. Now, if you've got hand weights saying you would like to double it up, you could always pop both hand weights into your right hand. If you've got cans, it's probably not going to work, unless you want a can to the face, which we don't want. So that's only going to work if you've got hand weights. All right, right hand is up to the sky. Now let's get set up for the crunch part as well, which means we're going to bring our spare hand, our free hand, behind our head. So right arm is up, left hand is behind your head. Push the back of the waistband down into the mat. Lift your left leg into tabletop. Now, layer one is this. We go long and in, long and in. Layer two is lifting the right leg into tabletop as well. Still just the left leg moves. We go long and back to center. Long and back to center. Okay, so pick wherever you'd like to be. Just remember where you are so we can do the same thing on the other side as well. So if you do half and half, we'll do half and half on the other side. All right, 10 to go here. And then we're going to turn this straight into the crunch. Beautiful. Doing really well. Nice, Alicia. That's looking good. Let's go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, our crunch. Weight goes to the outside of the left hip. So we come up, outside of the left hip, and long. Outside of the left hip and long. You still have those 2 layers with your right leg, either leaving it down on the mat or lifting it up into tabletop. We go long and crunch. Long and crunch. We've got 10, 9, 8. Beautiful. That's it. Doing really well. Rest when you need to. We've got 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3. You're almost there. 2. And last one. Dropping down. Beautiful work. Have a quick little breather. So we're going to do all of that on the other side. So when you're ready, weight is into the left hand. Right hand, your free hand, comes behind your head. All right. Starting with bringing our right leg into tabletop. This is layer 1. Layer 2 is lifting that left leg into tabletop at the same time and just moving the right leg. We go long, back to center. Long, back to center. Keep pushing the back of the waistband down into the mat here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We're going to turn this into a crunch in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Long and crunch outside of the right hip. Long and crunch. Long and crunch. You've got that same option with your left leg. Either foot is on the mat or in tabletop. And crunch. And crunch. And crunch. Doing really well. 8 to go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Dropping down. You've done so well. Take a breather here. If you need to have a drink, please do. Nice work. All right, so we're going to move into our side work next. So when you're ready, coming over onto your side. Now, you've got your option of using your weights here as well, okay? Now, we're going to start by taking a nice long line with our body here along the back edge of our mat, okay? Now, from here, our toes come to the front corner. So we just create an angle with the body and the legs, okay? Now, if you feel like you just need that little bit more support, bend the bottom leg, okay? That'll give you that good base. All right, weight, if you're opting to use that today, is going to come to the outside of the leg. We're going to need to just kind of hold it in place there. So we're not holding the weight of it, but we're just keeping it in that spot. Lift the leg up and down, up and down. up and down, up and down. Beautiful. That's it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep bend in those knees. Leave your feet on the floor. Keep your weight where it is. Open and close. Into your clams. Open and close. Open and close. Now, if you're opting to not use the weight, you do have the option of bringing your feet up into space here, okay? If you're using the weight, just keep your feet down on the mat. Beautiful. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Open those knees as wide as you can. 2 and 1. Dropping down. Legs long. Top leg comes behind the back, the bottom leg. Oh, okay. Weight on the inside of the thigh now. Up from the knee. Point those toes. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Beautiful. That's it. Keep going here. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex your toes up towards your nose. Go again. Up and down. Up and down. Try and get that leg up as high as you can here. Flexing those toes back towards your nose. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down. Nice work. All right, let's roll over and do the other side. So you can either just turn straight over or flip yourself over and face the camera. Okay, so again, we're just going to set up here, taking our legs long along the back edge of the mat, and then bring the toes to the front corner. Okay, from here, if you need to take that bottom leg to take that little bend, go for it. Weight to the outside of the leg, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. Beautiful, that's it. Lift and lower, lift and lower. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down. Oh, that's more on this side. Bend those knees up. All right, clams. Keep your feet glued. Open and close. Open and close. Now, if you're opting to not use the weight today, lift those feet up. If you're using the weight, keep the feet down on the mat. Open and close. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. All right, working that bottom leg now. Take the legs long. Top leg comes behind. Weight onto the inner thigh. Ballerina toes are on. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. That's it. Keep going here. All right, we've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex those toes up towards your nose. There we go again. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. That's it. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping down, roll over onto your back. A really quick glute stretch on each side. So rolling on over, right leg over the left. Either push the knee away or pull that left knee back towards your face. Holding for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swapping sides, left leg over the right. Either push that left knee away or pull the right knee back towards your face. 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, time for 100s. So, usually there's 4 layers to 100s, but today there is a 5th layer if you would like to take it. Our fifth layer is adding on some weights onto our legs. Okay, weight or weights. We are going to push the back of the waistband down. Legs long. The weight is going to go in between the thighs there, okay? Still pushing the back of the waistband down into the mat. All right? See how you go? You've got those other layers to use as well. You can stick with one layer. You can go through all 5 of them, whatever you need to do. We're going to go for 100 beats of the arm. Now, remember, we breathe in for 5 beats and out for 5 beats. Count you down from 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're halfway. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep pushing the back of the waistband down into the mat. Bring your chin to chest when you can. Rest your head down when you need. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Resting down. Beautiful work. Take a breather. Have a drink if you need. Rock those knees or hug them into your chest. All right, we are going to work our way back up to standing for 2 more moves, and then we will be into our cool down. So when you're ready, flip over onto your hands and knees, tucking the toes. Lift your bum up to the sky, walk those hands back to the feet, restack. Arms up and overhead, butterfly the arms back down by your side. All right, you've got the option of grabbing your weights. We are going to do some Cossack squats. So for our Cossack squats, hands are coming into our chest. We're going to get those legs out a fair distance apart here. Okay, so not as wide as you can go, but wider than hip distance apart. Hands into your chest. We drop down into the right knee, lift, drop down into the left knee, lift. Beautiful, that's it. Funnily enough, the heavier the weights you've got here, the better it becomes because that weight helps you get down deeper into that squat. That's it. All right, we've got 6 each side. You're doing so well. And 5. 4. 3. 2 more each side. Beautiful, that's it. Last ones. Each side. And then walk your feet back in together. All right, last movement here is just going to be about the arms, all right? So if you've got your weights here, grab hold of them. If not, it'll still work. Actually, if you're not using your weights, I'm going to give you something totally different to do. All right, so with weights, bring your left leg in front, right leg is behind, take a little bend in the knee, coming forward. We're going to take both arms back and down. Okay, now take them back and then bend at the elbow. And then we go back. Bend at the elbow and go back. Now, if you're not using your weights, triangle shape, bring that behind your head, still lean forward. We go up and down, up and down. Hold that triangle shape the whole time, okay? If you're using the weights, squeeze those arms as you go back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Bend at the elbows. Beautiful, that's it, doing really well. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, last ones, and dropping those weights down. Let's get back down onto the mat, into our cool down. So coming down to the end of your mat, chin to chest, round through the spine, pop those weights down, coming all the way down Walking the hands out. Gently drop the knees, untuck the toes, finding child's pose. Reach those hands as far forward as you can. Angry cat, cobra, angry cat, into child's pose. Angry cat, into cobra, angry cat, and child's pose. Beautiful. Continue here. Finding your own pace, your own rhythm. Two more. Last ones. Beautiful. Tuck the toes. Lift the bum up into pike. Right knee drops down in between the hands. We're finding pigeon. Drop the back knee, untuck the back toes. Come into your preferred position, whether that's staying on your hands, dropping onto your forearms, forehead or body down onto the mat, whatever feels right for you, wherever you get the most out of this stretch. I'm going to hold for another 20 seconds here and then we'll swap sides. Five, four, three, two, and one. Hands into the mat. Tuck the back toes, pike. And swap sides. Drop that left knee down. Drop the back knee and tuck the back toes. Find your preferred position. Sinking into that hip with each breath out. 20 seconds here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands into the mat. Tuck the back toes. Walk those hands back to the feet. Restack the spine all the way up tall. Arms up and overhead. Butterfly the arms down, coming all the way back down. Restack back up tall. We're going to finish off with 3 swings. Arms up and overhead. Deep bend in the knees. Swing those arms. And back up. 2 more. And last ones. And all the way back up. Big butterflies with those arms. A few times in each direction. And we are all done.